Hi, everybody, and welcome to our Healthy Hour here at ID Life. I am National Director Brian Lucia, along with
Executive Director Becky Bigby.
Becky. Great to have you tonight. For those of you who are watching this webinar for the first time, you were invited by somebody to learn about our company, and you might be interested in these great products, and you also might be interested in making a little money by sharing the products. And I know, Becky, that's really what had you intrigued with ID Life.
It is, absolutely. In fact, one of the things I was most interested in is how could I have time freedom and financial freedom? But you don't get any of that unless the products work. So let's talk about that.
Absolutely.
Why should somebody be interested in ID Life?
Well, and the question is to people, okay, so what makes these products different? Do they really work? I think the easiest way to see if something's working is the old before and after pictures.
Absolutely. And I wish I would have taken a before picture because I was so skeptical that I didn't believe that they were going to work. And consequently, I have no before picture. But
well, go ahead and tell them. How many dress sizes?
Two.
Two dress sizes.
And I don't want to be slapped, so I'm not going to tell you what dress size.
Yeah, the after picture, very good after picture. She just doesn't have the before to show you. But as you can see, that we have a lot of great before and after pictures. We also have a contest going on for those of you who get started soon with ID Life, a new contest. We call it the Ultimate Experience. We're going to talk about that here shortly. So be ready to take your before picture.
That's right. And don't be as skeptical as me. So why do you think that people just, I didn't even realize that so many people suffered from so many ailments. I didn't even know 74% of people have, we think of nutrition-related diseases as malnutrition. Don't you think of it as, third world countries? But diabetes and high cholesterol, those are nutrition-related diseases.
Sugar intake, sodium intake, the things that are in our foods, some of which we know, some of which we have no idea, which is even more scary.
It is.
What's great about our products, they're all gluten-free, GMO-free, non-GMO, soy-free. You'll learn more about that, about our company, but we take that very serious at ID Life, and really it's a movement to change and help educate people. And back to what you said about education, when you see these numbers, and you think, my goodness, 3/4 of Americans are either dehydrated, 3/4 of Americans, 75% or so, don't sleep at night. And that's the one that I was a little naive to, that I'm running into people now on a daily basis where husbands and wives, or just one person I'm talking to, almost everybody seems like they're on some kind of sleep aid, and some of them prescribed, some of them over the counter, but either way, they're not good for you. And it's that ever-going cycle that doesn't end for them to where I wouldn't call it an addiction, but it's certainly habit forming.
Well, we all know that if you don't feel good, you're not going to perform your best. You're not going to be your best self. And so that's really what this is all about. Why do you think so many people don't take nutrition, don't know what to do with their nutrition? They just don't perform at their best.
I love this picture of this girl because the look of bewilderment on her face. She's like, okay, you got me. I want to feel better. I want to make some changes. But then the next thing that happens to us all is we go, okay, well, what do I do? And I think the procrastination for a lot of people comes from literally just not knowing. And they want someone to tell them what to do, show them how to do it, and can there be something that's simple and easy to do?
Right. And, I think for me, I was a very, very busy mom when I first started taking my health seriously. And it's not only overwhelming, but it's time consuming, and it's a little more expensive to put your health as a priority. Even just shopping at a Whole Foods or something like that is more expensive than going to a Walmart Supercenter. It just is. So what really makes ID Life
Doesn't
different?
that fall into you get what you pay for?
Yes, it does.
So here's the thing. When we asked the question earlier, posed the question, some of you might be asking when you joined us tonight is, what makes ID Life different? Well, first and foremost, the picture you see on the screen is actually of our corporate offices, and those people working in there we have the world's first ever customized vitamin platform. And I always say that twice to people. First ever customized vitamin platform. What does that mean? Well, Becky, certainly, and I know you're a big clothes shopper and you've worked in retail clothing, one size does not fit all, right?
No,
you talked about you dropped 2 dress sizes. One size does not fit all in our nutrition. I joke to people all the time that there's going to be a day, I don't know if it's 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years from now, when people will literally laugh and think that we all took one little pill out of a jar, those one-a-days, and thought that that could give you, a female, and me, a male, the exact same nutrition that we needed. And plus the fact, the quality of those things, who knows what kind of absorption of anything we're getting. So let's talk about what makes our company different and what is a customized vitamin.
Well, the fact that it, because of the questions you'll see in just a second, it gives you everything that you personally need, and it blocks things that you shouldn't have. And that's one huge difference, I think, that we have compared to any other company. You're unique. Your nutrition should be as well. So.
Yeah, and we're a ground floor business with an upcoming company that's very innovative and a very important thing when it comes to our health and in the wellness industry. But this isn't a fly by night, just Johnny come lately, in the sense that our nutrition, our customized nutrition, our creator Paul Sullivan, this has been 2 decades in the making. It's been his baby to how can he help affect millions of lives. And that's really the movement we're on, is to try to help everybody get healthy. So when you see over 18 years in the making, there's the 2 decades, we're going to show you a health assessment in just a second. And Becky, I know this is the one that grabs people's attention when I tell them, hey, look, when you fill out the answers of this questionnaire or health assessment, it's not our incredible scientific medical advisory board that says, hey, John or Jane Doe, this is based off of your answers, this is what we recommend. It has nothing to do with the SciMed board here or anyone at ID Life. It's 5,000 algorithms of nearly 10,000 peer-reviewed independent medical case studies that determine those vitamins or supplements that you need based off your answers. And I hope you guys picked up on what Becky said. Also, what you shouldn't be taking in case there's any interactions with medicines you're taking or anything else. So science is at play there.
That's exactly, and to me, facts beat every day. That wins over, hearing hearsay. And I love that it's convenient and cost effective. When I looked at what I was doing prior, this was actually a little more convenient and also a little more cost effective. So I thought, okay, if this really does what they say it does, and it's a little cheaper for me, then that's a win-win for me. And I think part of the reason that I got such great results is because it was also the highest quality pharmaceutical grade. I mean, the attention to detail in what we put in our ingredients is huge, and it could actually change last month to this month, because we don't. You're not getting something that was packaged a year ago, stuck in a warehouse, and then shipped to you today. This gets packaged right before you need it. And so,
right. Matter of fact, this evening, if somebody takes the assessment tonight and orders their vitamins, they'll probably ship out late tomorrow afternoon. So you're going to get them immediately. They're not sitting on a shelf somewhere. They're customized, they're packaged with your name on it, which you'll see here shortly. So yeah, that's big. The pharmaceutical grade, no fillers, no additives. And I think that bottom bullet point there is always important to people, because filling out a health questionnaire, sometimes people will tend to cheat. And it's like when your doctor says, do you drink alcohol very often? Well, on a social basis, right? And those questions, sometimes you're like, okay, am I being honest with myself? Well, just know that HIPAA compliant means that your privacy is at the utmost and nobody sees your answers.
Except you.
Yeah, exactly. So what is this health assessment? It's a questionnaire. It'll ask things based off your geography, where you live, what time of year it is, allergies.
Your diet, your lifestyle,
absolutely.
How physically active you are, and medicines.
Sure. Any medicines you might be taking, any medical conditions you have, any family backgrounds and traits medically. So it takes all those things into account. We mentioned that you're going to get what's called a health report. It's downloadable, as you can see on the screen, and when it's downloaded, it's in the neighborhood of 6 to 16 pages. And here's the cool thing. I've said since the minute I got involved with this company, the number one thing I love is the character and integrity and the high standards. And I mentioned this is a movement to help people get healthy. And our company says, hey, look, this is a free health report. You go to your sponsor, the person who invited you here tonight, you go to their website, you take the health assessment, and when you get this downloadable, you can take it to your doctor, you can see what recommendations there are, take it to a local health food store or vitamin store, and knock yourself out. Buy all the stuff that it says you need. Well, you don't have to buy it from ID Life to take the assessment. Now, what you're going to probably want to do is get the highest pharmaceutical grade at a very cost effective, very convenient way to have those.
I will tell you that if you did that, you'd probably have a whole line of bottles lined up on the front of the table when all you need is your little strip of vitamins. So it's awesome that they put it all together for you. And the awesome part about it too is that it gives you everything that's recommended specifically for you. And next to each button, you can actually click why and see why it tells you that you need that specific ingredient. I'll just share a fun story. Someone that I was working with took the assessment and it told her she needed OsteoGuard. Well, she's only 25. And I was like, why is it telling you need OsteoGuard? Well, she was on a medication that actually depletes calcium from her bones. And so we clicked the why. She read it and she was like, nope, keep it. And I didn't have to say a word because it was based on science. So as you can see, Brian just clicked on the Spirulina Why button and it's showing you the study. If you really wanted, you could copy and paste that into Google and see all of the study that it came from. So I think that's pretty cool. And it even tells you what question you answered that speared, that prompted them to put that ingredient in there.
And we're talking about the highest quality products that you can put in your body, but I also think from a business standpoint, because this is a network marketing company where there's a lot of people who want to share these products and earn money doing so, but nobody wants to have to be an expert. No one wants to go through some long learning curve of how do I explain what these vitamins are. And here's the good news. We don't have to. We can click that why button and everything's explained for you. And I think when, like the example you gave, somebody says, well, why would it say this? And then it shows them based off this medication, you're being depleted, so you need this. Instant credibility. People are like, wow. So it goes beyond the old vitamins we took, in the mornings. There's a lot more when you think of a vitamin, whether it be probiotics for digestion or, omega oils or all the different things that our bodies need, they're right there for you. So, you might just want to lose 10 or 20 pounds. I think everybody in our society wants to, right? Or, well, you've already been there. You probably don't need to.
I just have 2 to lose.
Yeah, exactly. But, everybody out there, I think, is struggling with wanting more energy, just flat out feeling better. Becky alluded to, you sleep better, you might be able to perform better at your job or whatever it may be. So there's a lot of people with joint pain.
Man,
I think, how do I get rid of that?
Yeah, when you can impact somebody and they don't hurt anymore, that is amazing. And obviously that's a whole nutrition. Like when you get the right nutrition into your body tends to fix itself. So I just think it's incredible. And I kind of have a little crush on the guy in the corner there.
Yeah, so bad news for Becky. Troy Aikman is now engaged. And but for those of you seeing this picture for the first time, there's a lot of great spokespeople for companies out there. Troy is not a paid endorser. He's actually one of the investors of our company, ID Life, and very passionate about our products. So
that's right. And if an elite athlete like Troy wants to have these kinds of products in his body, then I want to do that for me too.
There you have it. Not to mention yet another elite athlete, Jen Wiederstrom, who she was named the top number 7 most influential person in the health and wellness and physical fitness in our country. You may recognize her from the show she was on in the past, The Biggest Loser. She never lost as a celebrity trainer there. She too is very passionate about these products. Matter of fact, Becky, when our company launched, she really helped the company from, okay, here's the best product. Now, how do you translate that to help somebody understand how to take it?
And make it simple. Because really, unless we make it simple, it doesn't really matter because you're not going to take it. So basically what she did was come up with an experience in 3 simple steps in less than 3 minutes a day. How can you experience your best day ever? And that's truly...
it's like, time out, wait a second. I don't know if that's you, but when I say that to people, it's like, do you have 3 minutes a day to make a change? They're like, 3 minutes? Well, yeah.
Of course.
And remember the girl who's going, how do I do this? I think when you say or share with someone how they can truly make this change to better their health in literally just 3 simple steps in 3 minutes a day, you have their attention. And hopefully we have yours. Here's how that works.
So step 1, 2, and 3 is morning, afternoon, and evening. So let's start with the first step of the day, and that is breaking your fast so that you truly get off to a great start. And it starts with your first ID Nutrition packet and your meal replacement shake. I think most people would agree the biggest meal ever skipped is breakfast.
Hey, and Mama, what did Mama always tell us? Most important meal of the day.
That's right. So let's kick that off with a great great start. And to boot, they taste great. So
Oh, wait a second. Go back. You're also going to, and I want them to see that because I forgot to show earlier. Notice where it says your name underneath ID Nutrition. That's your vitamin packet. This is your breakfast pack, part of chronobiology, getting the right vitamins or supplements at the right time of the day. You have morning vitamins and evening vitamins you take at dinner. And, you know, I love what Mark Bennett, our COO, always says, that 50% of Americans don't eat breakfast, and the other 50% eat something out of a drive-thru window on the way to work.
Ooh.
Neither of those is good.
No.
And it's like having a, you know, if you have a high-performance race car in the garage all night, and you're going to take it out for a couple of laps in the morning, you need to put what in it?
Gas.
Gas. And people aren't putting gas, they're putting sludge in their bodies, or nothing at all, so it's not going to run. Having these great shakes in this protein helps your metabolism start, helps you get your day off to the right start.
That's right. And what's really great about our shakes is that it is 23 grams of cold filtered protein, and it comes from New Zealand, which is the only country that doesn't allow GMOs. So that goes back to knowing and having confidence in our products.
High standards again. I
High
love
standards.
that.
That's right. Because it's not the cheapest to go to New Zealand to get your protein, but
Right.
it is the best. And you do have a vegan shake as well. It's how I started off my day today. But I love all of the flavors. They're chocolate, vanilla, and really terrific. And the fact that they're only 130 calories for the, I think they're both only 130 calories. To me, you can't hardly eat a meal for 130 calories and feel satisfied the way you're going to feel satisfied with our meal replacement shake.
And giving your body the right stuff.
That's
So
right.
step number 2,
Probably your favorite, hydrate. Imagine that.
don't leave home without it.
I have a tendency to mix cocktails, no liquor, just a cocktail of energy and hydrate. But
Oh.
let's focus on hydrate.
Energy and hydrate, right.
I like to combine the two because I like a little bit of caffeine. Hydrate has no caffeine, but the energy does. So hydrate. It's important to start off your day hydrated. I think it's important to start your day and obviously middle of the afternoon have a hydrate to make sure that you're replacing all those electrolytes and zero sugar. You look at a lot of the sports drinks that are out on the market today that have electrolytes, and they are extremely high in sugar. Some of them over 30 grams of sugar. And so the fact that we only have 0 is huge. And it's safe for all ages. Kids love it, and it's a much better option. As a mom, I thought I was doing the right thing and giving my kid you know, that bottle of yellow stuff, but thankfully.
Yeah, you know, you think, oh, I'm not going to have my kids drink sodas. I'll just give them a sports drink. And
Right.
little did I know those years that there was as much sugar in those as there was in a soda. And
It's
I'm
really
like,
bad. So, step 3, you want to share step 3 with them?
Well, step 3, you're going to take your evening vitamin pack with a healthy dinner. And then that night before bed, you're going to get the best night's sleep, which is when your body needs to repair, by taking our sleep strip. And you literally just take it's a little strip, you put it on your tongue, you can put it below your tongue, you can stick it on the side. It'll dissolve very quickly, 15, 20 minutes before you go to bed. And not only does it help you get to sleep, but helps you stay into that REM sleep, that reparative sleep, and wake up refreshed. I have countless stories, Becky, where people who tell me they used to hit that alarm, the little snooze button a couple of times every morning, are waking up before their alarm clock. Never feeling as good as they do now.
I actually woke up this morning before my alarm clock, but I will tell you a couple things. And first of all, I want to talk first to the ID Nutrition because the omega-3 is actually in the evening pack, and it goes back to what you heard Brian say earlier about when your body is most bioavailable to accept ingredients. No one ever told me that I needed to be taking omega-3s at night, and I have never taken them at night until now, when I was told that's when I'm most bioavailable to use those ingredients. So it's just something that I think makes us different and makes us more effective. The other thing is that it's very interesting if you have a wearable that actually tracks your
You can
sleep.
say Garmin.
Garmin. I have a
Garmin
Garmin, but I
wearable.
only just got the Garmin, so I'm really excited about that. It tracks your sleep, and it tells you how many times you flop over in the middle of the night. And the difference, I actually have on my app a picture of a night that I didn't take a sleep strip and a picture of when I did take the sleep strip.
And it's night and day.
How did I know you were gonna? That was not rehearsed, guys.
Nothing ever is.
It just happens that way. So I had, I think 14 times to 17 times I was flipping over in the middle of the night, and it went to like 4 to 5. And so to me, that's, again, fact-based, not just me saying, hey, I got a better night's sleep. And
Our CEO, Logan Stout, loves that phrase, documentation beats conversation. And
That's right.
That app will definitely do that.
That's exactly
Okay, so let's review this real quick. Step number 1, you wake up in the morning. This is at 3 minutes combined, guys. You're going to make a shake very quickly, whether you like to blend it or just put it in one of our shaker bottles. You can be shaking it on the way to the car, start the ignition, and literally drink it on your way to work. Take your vitamin pack with your breakfast. During the day, replace those sugary drinks. Step 2 is have a hydrate or more, right? Or more than one,
Right.
but you're going to have at least one hydrate. And then at night, you're going to take your vitamins with dinner, healthy dinner, and your sleep strip. That's step 3. All of those activities combined are 3 minutes or less. And I think that is what makes us healthy simplified.
That's right. And, you know, when people ask me all the time, what's this going to cost? I mean, obviously health is, because don't we all think healthy costs more? But the truth is, you're probably already spending money on some things. And so, how about we just eliminate those things? You know, if I look at a multivitamin that's compacted and it's going to be, I don't know, just the quality of ours is going to be so much better.
Yeah.
How about we just replace that multivitamin that you're taking with ID Nutrition? And then let's take fast food or donuts or pancakes or cereal, which have very little nutritional value, and replace that with our meal replacement shake. And then take those sugary drinks that you're drinking. You know, soda is not really a hydration drink, although you could consider it that. Take those sugary drinks.
A lot of people are drinking those drinks in the middle of the day thinking that liquid makes them hydrated. And in many cases, it's doing the adverse effect.
Right. And what do you always say when they drive through that coffee place? How much does it usually cost you to get in and out?
Yeah, it's a 10 spot for me.
Really?
You know, I call it 10 spot, 10 bucks, right? If it's $7.47, I call it a 10 spot. It's $10 gone, right?
Right. So, and then how about we just take those sleep aids? For some people, it could be prescriptions, and you need to get rid of those. How about could we get rid of those prescriptions and replace it with a very healthy, non-habit forming sleep product? How much does all that cost? On average, about $7 a day. And you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. You get free shipping. You get a free shaker cup if you purchase the entire experience. And to me, it just makes it simple and easy. I work in a retail store as well, and sometimes I don't have that like 30 seconds to go eat a meal. And I'm going to tell you what, having a shaker cup and being able to throw a meal replacement is so much healthier than walking down to the food court. And for $7 a day, I would happily, think about it. That's one trip to the food court for me.
Well, just like we said, one trip through a drive-through window and you spent that, and that's what you're looking at here is your vitamins as well, right? Customized to you with your name on them, and your shake, and your hydrate, and your sleep strip. And I know people have told me they'd spend $50 a night just to have that great sleep with the sleep strip. So
that's right. So let's wrap up a little bit about our product line. Obviously, we have a full line of products. We have workout products. We have energy products. We have terrific tasting protein bars. And I just want to touch for a second on the skincare, because we don't talk about that every time, but the skincare is incredible. I love how it makes my skin feel. It is Nobel Prize winning. It is also very cost effective. I was paying, I'm not going to say what I was paying. I was paying a lot of money for one product, and now I got the entire line for what I was spending on one product that only lasted me 1 month. So the fact that our products are, make you feel younger, and, you know, I'm like about to be 70, so, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I do feel like I don't
I don't think
my
anyone
age.
there would actually be able to guess your age.
No, and that's the thing. And
36.
so, kids products, I'm going to tell you one of the legacies that I've left for my kids, is that my kids pay attention to their health because of the choices that I've made over the last couple of decades of raising them. And so I think your kids pay attention to what you do, not to what you say. And you have an opportunity to share with them in a way that it it just beats everything else out there because it's a legacy that you leave. And I know you give your kids the kids products as
It's
well.
funny that you say that, because that legacy and them watching what you do. We were at a swim meet, and my daughter nudged me and pointed out, "Daddy, look, that girl's drinking," and she named the
Sports drink.
the sports drink. And it's funny to have her thinking yuck or ooh, that's bad for you, because this is all she knows, right? Is she and my son, they drink Hydrate. They, I don't know what it is, but once we had my son on our kids' vitamins, which are the greatest on the planet, the teacher asked my wife, his teacher asked my wife, probably I'd say about 4 weeks to 6 weeks, I don't know when it was, Giovanni's different. Have you guys done something different? He's just different. And who knows, right? But they're getting a shake in the morning, the kids shake. They're getting their vitamins, and they're drinking this. They're not putting bad things in their body. And it goes back to what you said with your kids, is they're living that lifestyle and understanding, and they're educated more at their very young age than most of our society is on garbage in, garbage out, right? And putting the right things in our body.
That's right. So we've talked an awful lot about products. So why don't you share, how can somebody be a customer?
Yeah, I think, if you joined here tonight to watch this and learn about ID Life, you might just be interested in the products that your friend who invited you to watch this may have given you a sample of Hydrate, and you're like, ooh, that tastes really good. Oh, and it's good for you too. And you wanted to learn more about it. You might just want to be a customer, try our products, and look, feel, and perform better than you have in years. Or you might think, I already like the products. As far as being a customer, I want to start buying the products, but you're telling me there's a way to make money too? And I like the fact that people who want to build a business, like Becky and I have done, they can join for free to start building a business with a lot. I know, you've been in this network marketing industry for a long time. A lot of companies have enrollment fees and all these different fees to get started. Someone can join us for free, build their way to associate status to start earning money, or they can jump right in. You can jump right in as an associate tonight with our first enrollment kit of $299. And what's neat about that, Becky, is they're already immediately getting that wholesale discount, which we all love discounts, right?
Right.
Yours on shoes, especially.
And clothes. Don't forget my clothes.
You get over $400 worth of value on your first purchase by starting as an associate with our enrollment kit. That allows you to start building a business immediately. Or if you're just looking to be a customer, that gets you the wholesale discount immediately, 30% thereafter, for as long as you're purchasing the products.
Right. When I first started, my first goal was to get my products at a discount. Then my second goal became, hey, maybe I could share it with just enough people that the profits from what I sell covers my products as well. And then how about, I never knew that I could cover the things of my overhead. Can I just say that when I found myself divorced, because I've been a stay-at-home mom for a long time, had I not had something for me, I'm not sure where I would be, because it gave me a place. It gave me a business that I have worked very part-time around my kids' schedules. So it gave me flexibility. So I was very happy to jump right in as an associate because I'm all about the discount.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm also about making a little extra money because unfortunately I just don't love one pair of shoes. I love them all. So
Yeah, she'll send me pictures and go, you like this one? I was like, can you just do both? I mean,
yeah.
Okay. Did I just tell everybody that you send
Yeah.
me pictures when you're shopping and
Yeah,
asking
but
my opinion?
his wife and I have an agreement,
yeah.
and she knows it's nothing else.
Okay, there you have it. So we'll have. Too bad this is live, or Corey can fix it for us.
Can you cut this out?
Yeah. All right. So your timing is everything in life, right? Well, right now in the month of July, our company is in major momentum for a ground floor company, but we're gearing everything towards our next big event, which you do in this industry, which is in September in Las Vegas. We'll show you that momentarily. But we have what's called a bonus blowout. And when you start as an associate with that $299 enrollment kit, you can make a bunch of money this month by just sharing with others what someone shared with you tonight, right? You got on this webinar, you get started with your $299 enrollment kit, and you can see on the screen that by having helping 3 other people purchase an enrollment kit this month in July, you can earn $750 by helping them get started. If it's 6 people, that's $1,650. 9 people, $2,550, and I know that's Becky's goal this month.
Yes, it is. And I'm going to tell you, there's lots more ways that you're going to get paid. It won't make sense to you at all when you first get started. But here's the cool part. We have an app, and all of it's recorded on your app, and you can just pull it up and see, okay, why did I get that check? What was that check for? And let me just tell you, you don't have to understand it all. You just cash the check. And that's exactly what I did. So
Every week, every month. It's a beautiful thing.
That's right.
I mentioned Las Vegas. Our company's big event coming up is September 15th, 16th, and 17th in Las Vegas. I'm very excited about this. You don't need to give me an extra reason to go to Vegas, and we're going to have fun. For those of you who are brand new, getting started tonight, you're thinking, okay, I've just bought these products. I got a new business or whatever it might be. You know, can I afford to go there? Well, here's the neat thing. For all new associates this month, the company is cutting the registration fee in half. So there's very, very limited spots remaining. I talked to the people at corporate today. There's only, I don't know, a little over 100 or 200 spots left for Vegas. So I would say get your registrations. Get with the sponsor. They'll explain more about it.
You know, the cool part too, Brian, is that this is a tax write-off. So you're going to a business meeting, and where else can you write off a trip to Vegas on your taxes?
Well, there you have it. And our Live It Up tour is our CEO is out really sharing the information about ID Life and talking about Live It Up Las Vegas. He is actually this week going to be in the Northeast starting, actually it's next week. Next week. I thought it was this week. July 25th, 26th, 27th. He is going to be in the Northeast in Pennsylvania, Jersey, and Maryland. So guys, we all love to listen to Logan, whether it's on video or in person, but if you're anywhere in the vicinity of 4 hours drive, I would do what you can to bring some friends to see Logan speak.
You know, the average millionaire has 5 streams of income, and when you can put yourself around a millionaire like Logan, who knows how to win, I would do everything you could to get there.
I can hear that song in my head. All I do is... That's Logan. We mentioned our Garmins that we're both wearing with our company. We have an incredible affiliation with Garmin, the #1 wearable device. And as you rank advance with our company, and as Becky said, the compensation plan, you'll learn it soon. But as you start to have success in rank advance, you earn credits towards purchasing your own Garmin. And every time you rank advance from senior, director, and above, you get a little more money towards either another device or you may upgrade every time.
Right. So, how about some money? Anybody like giveaway money?
Yeah, so we have this Ultimate Experience contest that is going on. It's been going on for 3 months leading into Las Vegas. So there's a combined contest, but there's still, for those of you seeing this for the first time, the entire month of August. So the Ultimate Experience contest has individuals and team category where you can earn money. First prize for the individual and the teams is $1,000. August 1st through 31st is the next one. There will be a before picture. Remember, Becky didn't get her before picture in. There'll be a before where you'll have a keyword so that you can't use an old picture from 1998 or whatever it was. When that'll come out on July 28th. So be looking for that. The keyword for the Ultimate Experience August contest comes out July 28th. By the way, for those of you who are in the June-July contest, this coming Friday, the 21st, they're going to have the winners announced. That'll be pretty cool. Okay.
You can find that on the Facebook Live, on the ID Life corporate page, usually on Facebook Live.
Yes. So we're going to wrap this up because I know we ran a little bit long tonight. But guys, 3 new associates this month, and you earn $750. I helped 6 people on an enrollment kit, $1,650, and 9 people. That's $2,500.
That's right.
Not bad for a month of July.
No, that would be an awesome July. So let's kind of wrap this up with a few thoughts. First, these are revolutionary products. No one else has customized vitamins like we have. No one else has a product that is geared specific to you. And simplified.
Yeah, healthy, simplified. I think that it just goes back to everybody in our country wants to look, feel, and perform better. They want to lose that little extra few pounds or really make a change in their health. They might have, I say the Grim Reaper's bearing down on them, and there's people who hit that ultimate disgust level. They want to make a change, but most people don't know how. But when we can help them with truly healthy, simplified, 3 simple steps in 3 minutes a day.
Right. And it's free to join. How simple is that? Like, it doesn't even cost you anything.
Yeah, I tell you that is right now everyone wants to, get better health. but everybody wants to make more money. And a lot of times they don't know how to do either, and we can show them how to do both.
That's right. And it's ground floor. Like,
Yeah, I will tell you that I'll take my halo off for a minute. You know, I was most intrigued about this company because of the ground floor business opportunity. I mean, if you tell me that I can be a part of a company that's the first ever company to do customized vitamins, that we're going to change an industry, I'm in.
simple as that.
It is.
You know, design your life. I think sometimes that gets overused a little bit because I don't think that when I got started in this industry that I had any idea what that looked like, what that meant. And for me, it meant being able to work my business around my kids. I can't tell you how many appointments I would have in a restaurant while the kids were playing in the playground. You really get to design whatever life looks like to you. Like, what do you really want your life to look like? I think we all put those dreams on a shelf somewhere in a closet, and we don't want to even think about them because it hurts if we haven't achieved those. I was at a place where I was way further than I ever thought I would be in life and had achieved a lot of great success, but I didn't have life on my terms. I didn't have my kids with me all the time. And so when I made a decision to be a stay-at-home mom and to have a business like ID Life that could help me achieve everything that I wanted from personal product goals to healthy nutrition to financial goals, to me, that was big. And that's really what, like, I was able to be there for my family in a way that I don't think most businesses allow you to be. And the one thing about our simple product and duplicatable system, because of the health assessment, is it doesn't take that much time. It's going to take time. Over time, you're going to have lots more customers and lots more team members and things like that. But don't underestimate what you can design for yourself here at ID Life.
Yeah, and I totally love the way you broke that down. And guys, I would encourage you to take action tonight. Don't wait. Procrastination is the killer of all dreams, killer of all goals. Take action tonight by, getting with the person who invited you on this webinar. Get on their website, make your first order, right? Either order your first bag of Hydrate, take the assessment, do the entire experience, get an enrollment kit, get started as an associate, start building a business and designing your life, both designing your life as far as your health and your finances.
Yeah, just get started. We hope you join us.
Thanks for being with us tonight.